Pass out, Rene Van Dommel. A mistake with the hands allows Collins in. Flicks it out. Here's a chance for Andy McIntyre. Pops it up. And a good goal to the young half-forward. Stolen by Baines. Recovered well. Stewie Palmer, the long handball. Hately. That'll be about his 5th kick in about 10 minutes. Straight off the chest of Pryor. In goes Nailey. Corner of the square. Rob Hawkins is bolted from full forward. Beautifully placed. Big fella. Certainly just lost that little weight. Looks fit. Goes short. Beautifully done here. He's again popped up. Safe pair of hands. This is McIntyre. So 2 very tall men in the key positions. Rob Hawkins at full forward, Andy McIntyre at half forward, and the mosquito fleet around them. 1 goal already. Drop punt. Goal umpire doesn't have to move too far for that one. Goal number 2, Andrew McIntyre.
Michael Wright from centre wing, looking to get some run. No one there, so goes for distance. High, centre half forward spot. Or Stephen King, but standing down was Johnny Platten. Well judged mark by the little fellow. And he's deadly around goal. 45-metre kick required. It goes in high. Good defensive play there. Moore nudged him out from behind, but the umpire ruled it was clear. And the Bulldogs' first goal on the board at the 17-minute mark. Farquhar. Caught with the ball, Bubner, but works it to Moore, and Centrals go into the pocket.
Good battle, beautiful use of the body, Peter Bytheen. Brooksby trying to get under the fall of the ball, couldn't do so. The superior body weight, actually, of Peter Bytheen allowed him this mark. He's about 50 metres out, 60-degree angle, 8 points the difference in the time on period of the first term. They use the drop punt. He doesn't come off the boot properly, though, but that doesn't have to worry him too much. Straight through the centre to Peter Bytheen's first goal. Central Districts 2-1. Trail the Panthers 2-3, a difference of 2 points. Right at half forward, sweeping it wide. Here's a busy little player. He's been worth his weight in gold at the moment. He slams the ball up high. They look to be Dale Hart. Ball straight out of the centre in the time on period, a very valuable goal.
Big Hawk playing at full forward. Hit forward now for Centrals, but kicked back by Nailey. Hit away well by Cloughy, but coming down as Harradine for South Adelaide lines up the goals. The shot is away, it's true, his first goal, and the Panthers go back in front to lead by 4 points at the 2-minute mark of this second term. Kicks up to the half-forward line, and Wright versus Palmer. Swooping in Platten, but Keane was there, off the ground, went right, and Rod Miller read the play beautifully. Defensive side of their half-back line. South Adelaide under a little bit of stretch, going short. Palmer didn't gain any ground. Playing possession football at the moment. Lead from Allen ignored. Now he sweeps in looking for Nailey. Odds of 2-1, stolen by Pryor. Slips it to right and turns Platten. The goal building as the little fella belts towards goal. His second goes on the board, and the Bulldogs go back in front at the 8-minute mark. Quickly moves it. Gillies loose in the centre. Got the run of the ball. White coming up, a high tackle. And although the only thing that could be said is that he stopped the flow of play. Vivian, Krieg, Platten, a good build-up for Centrals. Short looking for Wright, and bundling away now Stewie Palmer. Cleverly to John Allen. Plenty of time to gain possession. Through the half-forward line, looking for Slattery. Well judged. Could have been run down. The short pass is on, and there's Farquhar on the end of it. Oh, much better football by South Adelaide. And that is absolutely terrible. Nothing at all in that. A player who fell after taking the mark gets a 15-metre penalty, kicks a goal, and South Adelaide go back in front to lead by 4 points at the 18-minute mark.
There's the tumble punt kick, not well directed. Stephen Bone made very few mistakes in his position so far. Quite a direct player. He goes down towards his ruckman inside the square. Once again, Brooksby. Overruns, left behind, then had 2 bites and left it behind again. Allows Graham in. A short chip shot, looking for Edwards, finds him. brilliant gallop from the forward pocket after a series of hit and misses then by Brooksby, allowed Central Districts in. Edwards yet to kick a goal. He's got that task right at the moment to kick about 40 metres directly in front with the drop punt. Low, well placed. Yes, says the cheer squad. Straight through the centre, his first. At the time on period of the second term, still only 2 points the difference. Moore taps wide, goes straight to the enemy wingman in Hakely. He wobbles an awkward-looking kick, difficult to control. Wool can't do it. Farquhar can. Puts the ball very, very wide. Here he is again. Harradine pops up out of spaces from nowhere. Puts it straight through. Goal number 2. And South Adelaide take the lead for the first time. On the long lead. Oh, did it beautifully too. Good bit of football is Peter Bytheen. Put himself on a bit of an angle though. Good spot to be for a right footer. Not much breeze to contend with. The kick is over about 40 metres. Has one already. Look at him sight that ball up. Thumbs against the lace. That's a drop punt. There's the siren. This would be a handy kick if he can make it. Yes, says the cheer squad. Spot on at the long break. Central District 6 goals 4. South Adelaide 5 goals 8. Coach Bunton would have demanded of his charges that they play more direct football. In the first half, they zigzagged all over the place and quite often missed many opportunities. Here's Brooksby against Moore. Moore in strongly, as did Nayley. Probably grabbed high. Yes. This man that looks so trim with the new hairdo tries to get around. Does so. Over to Harradine. He's been an elusive player in the first half. Goes with a nice-looking drop punt. Puts it up very, very high. Beautifully done. Goal number 3 with a drop punt. Goes wide. Andy McIntyre opened like a house on fire, but stolen beautifully by Stephen Bowman. He's worked a couple of players back to the reserves bench. He's taken on by White. Beautifully done. Play on his call. Stewie Palmer, the left foot. Andrew McIntyre by himself. Kicked 2 goals in the first term with a drop punt. Into the forward pocket. Greg Farquhar. Good mark. Good falling mark. Beautiful position under the fall of the ball. Has one. Shows a little bit of concern about that angle. Had a quick look around for the pass off. But the right footer should be able to place it well. As a matter of fact, does it superbly. Goal number 2. South Adelaide 7-8. Central District 6-5. Michael O'Brien this time with a drop punt. High was Bytheen. Philip Wald was the one that had the patience to stay down. Read the fall of the ball well. Drop punt. Back to where it came from. Farquhar, front spot. At the back, Slattery, all coming around beautifully. Hooking around is David Fairclough, and I think he's drilled the centre. Inside the square, over the top, Bytheen, a powerhouse punch. Palmer's taken off the line by Wright, though. In goes Bytheen and Vivian. Vivian very quickly, trying to set up the hand pass. Over to Brendan Graham, taken on by Johnny Allen. Back to Graham, Gillies, Renee Van Dommel, puts it up. I wonder whether it was touched. No, says the goal umpire. 8-5, South 9-10.
Throw in on Central's half-forward line. Bytheen front spot. Tapped down nicely. The kick in from Hart, deep into the pocket. Edwards versus Miller. Harradine swooping towards goal. Right, it's a beautiful kick from deep in the pocket. And Wright boots his first goal.
Baines, the tackle high, play on his call. The quick kick down, an opportunity for the Panthers to work the ball further in. Nayley in stride, head down, tail up. Renee Van Dommel grabs him, play on his call. Away comes Slattery with a left footer. That's a skillful kick. Gillies on the charge. Robin White's after him. Through comes Livesey, beautifully back turned. Inside the square, a long kick. Johnny Platten. True half forward, right. One mistake, he's got time to recover. Arrogantly confident left foot and slams it straight through the centre.
To the centre half forward spot. Up high went Wright, taking a solid mark. Bulldog forward starting to find their cohesion. Over to Hart from Gillies, it's a goal and the Bulldogs get clear again. 4 minutes of time on play, they lead by a goal. Stone goes out. Would couldn't pull it in, dives back in over the top of it, can't work it out. It slips out the back door, fed to Haight, Ron Hately lines up the goals, belts it on its way, and it's home for all money. South Adelaide back in front. And Brooksby, a high ball out to the half-forward line. Harradine's his player. Great grab over the top. Beautiful mark. A solid grip. Paul Harradine with 3 goals to his credit, just outside scoring distance. A screw punt which goes a long way. It's an enormous kick. A magnificent goal. Number 4 from Paul Harradine, and South Adelaide takes the lead by 1 straight kick. Plenty of time to settle, run himself into a corner, but Harradine's loose. Fairclough gone again. Harradine, good backup run. And he drives deep into the pocket, out there looking for Farquhar, and another good mark taken by the full forward. It's been a very telling move putting Farquhar to the goal mouth in lieu of Hawkins. The short pass, McIntyre, and he has to be paid the mark. Kicked 2 goals in the first half of the first term, then fell out of the game. Another goal in the 3rd quarter, and now lines up for number 4. Big future in front of Andrew McIntyre. Tight angle. Chips away. It's a beautiful kick. The umpire never moved from the centre of the goal. Moore, but down Brooksby. Platten almost burrowed out. Did so. Moore, quick kick forward. Will fall in the hole. Right doubling back. Wilfred Wilson through. Hooks around, lines up the goals, and it's a beautiful kick off the boot.
The big fellas down to Collins. Plenty of time to look. Harradine has that uncanny knack of finding space for himself. He's already kicked 4 goals. You reckon he's going to have a go from there? Well, if he can kick from the other side, let's see whether he can do it here. He picked the screw punt. This time goes again. Oh, that's going to carry again. It goes straight through the centre. A monstrous kick. That's 2 in this quarter. 5 to Paul Harradine, and South go further ahead.
Out came Stone. Well, fed it wildly as Collins snares it. He in turn looks for Slattery. Against the tide comes O'Brien. Slattery